You are sitting across from her. The conversation is flowing. You think you are just having a normal, casual chat. She asks you a question. It sounds completely innocent. It sounds like she is just trying to make small talk. So you answer it logically. You give her a straightforward, literal response. And in that exact moment, without you even realizing it, her subconscious mind has just gathered a massive amount of data about your masculine frame. You see, the average man listens to the words a woman says, but a woman communicates entirely in subtext. When she is secretly attracted to you, she does not just come out and say it. Her biology is wired to test you first. She needs to know if the confidence you project is real or if it is just a fragile mask. She needs to know if you are a leader she can submit to or if you are just another desperate guy pretending to be high value. To find out, she will drop specific, highly calculated questions into the conversation. These are not random. They are psychological diagnostic tests. Today, I am going to reveal the 10 exact questions a woman only asks when she is deeply, secretly attracted to you. But you must pay close attention, because question number 7 is a hidden trap that 99% of men completely fail. If you answer these questions like a typical nice guy, you will instantly kill her attraction and secure your place in the friend zone. But if you answer them with the quiet, grounded power of the Stoic man, you will trigger an uncontrollable wave of biological desire. Let us decode the language of female psychology. The first question she will ask when she is attracted to you is, "What are you doing this weekend?" On the surface, this sounds like she is just making conversation. The average man hears this and instantly panics with excitement. He thinks, she wants to see me. So he eagerly tells her that his schedule is completely wide open. He says he has absolutely no plans and he is totally free. He thinks he is being accommodating. But to her subconscious mind, he just communicated that he is a man with no purpose, no mission, and no options. He is conveniently available. A king is never conveniently available. The Stoic man answers this question by demonstrating abundance. He says he is working on a project, hitting the gym, or meeting with his inner circle. He shows her that his life is full and exciting without her. When a woman realizes she has to compete for your time instantly becomes a high-value prize. The second question she will use to test your frame is, "Why are you still single?" This is a very common test, and it is highly dangerous. She is fishing for your insecurities. She wants to see if you have hidden baggage. The weak man falls right into the trap. He starts complaining about modern dating. He talks about how all his exes were crazy, or he plays the victim and says he just cannot find a good woman. He bleeds negativity. The Stoic man does not complain, and he never plays the victim. He leans back, holds strong eye contact, and answers with unbothered confidence. He says, "I enjoy my peace, and I refuse to settle for anything less than a genuine connection." This tells her that you are single by choice, not by circumstance. It shows her that your standards are incredibly high, which instantly makes her want to prove that she meets them. The third question she will ask is, "What do you usually look for in a woman?" This is a direct test of your boundaries. A man who is desperate for female validation will give a vague, people-pleasing answer. He will say he just wants someone nice, or someone who likes to have fun. He gives an answer that any woman could easily fit into. He is terrified of disqualifying her. But the high-value man understands that strong boundaries are deeply attractive. He does not hesitate. He states his requirements clearly. He says he looks for loyalty, emotional maturity, and a woman who brings peace to his life. By stating firm requirements, you flip the power dynamic. You are no longer auditioning for her approval. You have just made her audition for yours. The fourth question she will subtly drop into the conversation is, "Are you talking to anyone else right now?" This is a test of your abundance and your honesty. The insecure man will instantly lie and say no, hoping to make her feel special. Or the arrogant man will brag and exaggerate about all the women chasing him, which makes him look incredibly insecure. The Stoic man lives in truth. He does not hide his options, but he does not flaunt them either. He gives a calm, grounded answer. He might say, "I am currently exploring my options, but I am very selective with who gets my time." This creates a powerful psychological tension. It triggers her competitive anxiety. She realizes she is not the only woman in the world, and if she wants your attention, she is going to have to earn it. If you are starting to see the invisible strings that govern these interactions, and you are ready to stop being played and start mastering the game, take a second right now to subscribe to the Stoic Flame. We are forging a brotherhood of men who see the world clearly, who refuse to chase, and who lead with absolute purpose. Join the fire, and let us get back to mastering your reality. The fifth question she will ask when she is testing your potential is, what was your longest relationship? She is not asking this because she wants to hear a long, dramatic story about your past. She is trying to find out if you are capable of holding a long-term frame. She is looking for red flags. If you have never had a relationship longer than 3 months, it signals emotional instability. But more importantly, she is listening to how you speak about your past. If you talk about your past relationships with anger, resentment, or bitterness, she knows that you lack emotional control. The Stoic man speaks about his past with total indifference. He acknowledges it as a learning experience. He says, "It was a good chapter of my life, but we were moving in different directions." He shows her that he can walk away from a connection without losing his center and without harboring toxic energy. The sixth question is a subtle lifestyle check. She will ask, what do you usually do for fun? She is running a diagnostic on your emotional maturity. She wants to see if your life is chaotic or if it is grounded. If you are an older man and you tell her you spend every weekend getting drunk at the club, you instantly lose her respect. You prove that you are still stuck in a juvenile mindset. A high-value woman is looking for an anchor, not a party favor. The Stoic man tells her about his passions, his side businesses, his fitness routine, or his quiet hobbies. He shows her that he generates his own happiness and does not rely on cheap, chaotic thrills to feel alive. He presents a reality of quiet strength that she will desperately want to be a part of. Now we reach the seventh question. This is the ultimate trap that 99% of men fail. You are out together, and she points to another attractive woman in the room, or brings up a female celebrity, and she asks, do you think she is pretty? The average man freezes. His heart races. He thinks this is a trick question. So he lies. He frantically says, no, not at all. You are way prettier than her. He thinks he is giving her the right answer. But to her subconscious mind, he just proved that he is terrified of her emotions. He proved that he will lie to appease her insecurities. The Stoic man never compromises his reality to soothe a woman's ego. He looks at the other woman, looks back, and calmly says, yes, she is an attractive woman. And then he completely drops the subject. He does not apologize. He does not over-explain. By telling the calm, unapologetic truth, he proves that he is not afraid of her reaction. He proves that his frame is unshakable. Ironically, by not desperately trying to flatter her, he secures her deep, primal respect. The eighth question she will use to test your drive is, what are your biggest goals right now? A woman's biology is wired to seek a man who is going somewhere. She wants to attach herself to a rising star. If you answer this question by shrugging your shoulders and saying you are just going with the flow, her attraction will flatline. Going with the flow is the motto of the week. The Stoic man is the architect of his own destiny. When asked about his goals, his eyes light up with quiet intensity. He speaks clearly about his mission, his business, his physical fitness, or his legacy. He shows her that his life is a moving train, and she is welcome to buy a ticket, but the train is leaving the station with or without her. The ninth question is deeply personal. She will ask, how do you get along with your family? This is a psychological background check. She is looking for unhealed childhood trauma. While a man cannot control the family he was born into, he has absolute control over how he reacts to them. If you launch into a furious rant about how much you hate your parents, you display a lack of stoic forgiveness and emotional regulation. If your family is toxic, the Stoic man simply states, we have different values, so I keep my distance to protect my peace. This shows her that you are capable of drawing firm, healthy boundaries, even with the people closest to you. It proves that you are the guardian of your own mental environment. The 10th and final question is the ultimate test of your attachment. After spending some time together, she will look at you and ask, so, where do you see this going? This question makes most men panic. The needy man will immediately overpromise. He will start talking about a serious relationship, exclusivity, and how much he likes her. He gives away all his leverage before she has even earned it. He kills the mystery. The Stoic man refuses to be rushed. He understands that high value is dispensed slowly. He looks at her with a calm, unbothered smirk and says, "I enjoy spending time with you, but I do not rush things. Let us just see how it naturally unfolds." This response is pure psychological power. It keeps the open loop active. It forces her to keep proving herself to you. It shows her that you are completely content in the present moment, and you are not desperately trying to lock her down. Understanding these 10 questions is the key to unlocking the hidden language of female psychology. Every interaction is a test of your frame. Every question is an opportunity to prove that you are the immovable object. When you stop reacting with anxiety, when you stop trying to give the safe, people-pleasing answer, your entire reality shifts. You stop being a boy seeking permission, and you become a king defending his territory. Your silence becomes heavy. Your words become absolute. And the women who enter your presence will feel an undeniable, magnetic pull toward your unshakable stability. Thank you for dedicating your time and your focus to this message today. If this breakdown opened your eyes to the invisible tests you have been facing, leave a comment down below. Tell the Brotherhood about a time you passed one of these tests and felt the dynamic instantly change. Your victories fuel the fire of this community. Make sure to hit that like button, and if you have not already done so, subscribe to the Stoic Flame. Keep your mind sharp, keep your frame unbreakable, and remember that true power never needs to explain itself. We will see you in the next one.